All right, here we are once again. Transmission's broke again, fourth gear. So let's pull it apart. Well, I was probably blocking the camera the whole time, but we have access to everything. Just got to pull the axles out and then pull the transmission out. My lower back hurts already, just thinking about it. Don't even have the transmission out and I found some damage. So I'll tell you what my decision here is. 1 second, once I show you the damage. Ugh. So, instead of breaking the engine block like I always do, broke the actual transmission bell housing. Look at that. Done. That's where I had my mid plate mounted. Which so does everybody else in the world. I don't understand. So, my decision, taking the engine out, sending these mounts back to Hasport. We are taking the rubber out and we're going solid aluminum. That should stop this engine from having any tilt. I think it's my fault because the engine's still tilted, but that's solid down there. An update video here. I did take the turbo off just to make it easier. Everything else is unplugged, all the harness, all the lines. Just have to drain the coolant. Turbo's over here. Pipes over here. This did break here, I guess. Must have been like that for a while, but no big deal. It actually made it easier on me, so I didn't have to take the up pipe off. But it's only been a few minutes. Let me look at the previous clip and see what time it was. It was 22 minutes and the motor's about ready to drop out. Just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Already know the deal. The fan's loud, but it's staying on. But here you go. You can definitely see the damage now. Man, look at that. Prime marks from taking this thing apart 3,000 times a second. Well, version 9000.0. Well, there it is. There she is. It's recording. Keep it sideways. All right, so we're gonna pull this transmission apart. You can see all the fluid just drained out. I didn't see it over there. All the fluid on the thing. Watch your hand. Your hand's over the lens. See, your hand was over. You gotta hold it different so you don't cover the camera. And don't drop it. All right, so we're gonna pull this. Oh, you started off.
I didn't.
All right, just hold it like that. But you gotta aim at where I am. So we're gonna pull all these 12s out. We're pulling the detents out. That's what these are right here. And then there's little balls inside. Like that. That you don't want to lose. Very important. Same thing here. Balls inside. Very important. There's 3 of them. Very important. Where are you going? Lieutenant Bill.
Monya.
We need there. So we have big one right here that has to come out. This holds the shifter in. You guys aren't joining?
I'm gonna join in.
You need to put shoes on in here. I'm telling you that right now. There's metal all over the floor.
Okay.
All over the floor. I don't even use
Yay!
flip flops in the garage. All right, and then we have this one right here. We have this one. We have this one. And then this will come right out. Well, somewhat.
What is that?
That's oil, transmission fluid.
Looks like syrup.
One of those drawers over there, like the third one down, or the second one, try that one. Try that one. Is there a rubber mallet in there, a rubber hammer? Or no?
Is this?
That's not rubber, no.
Look. How do you
Where's our long, what?
How do you make a video and send it on YouTube?
You gotta edit it.
Do you edit things?
Yeah, I have to edit it.
You
put it
have
on,
to?
put it on YouTube, yeah. Takes a long time.
How long?
Hours. You're gonna be all cut up.
I can't watch this when I get home.
No.
What? Can I watch it tomorrow?
No.
What? Tomorrow when I get home?
I don't know, we still got a couple ahead of that. Have you watched any of the other ones?
Yeah.
I just uploaded one a couple, 3 days in a row.
Well, what the...
Yep, look at all the metal. Everywhere.
Metal?
Oh yeah, it's destroyed. Fourth gear's gone. Wow, that's way different.
Yeah, look at this.
Hold on, why is that like that?
Careful, Mom.
Why is that like that? Was this not right to begin with?
Is this?
That just chewed it that bad. Small. Like it rounded that gear.
There's
Bad.
There's metal like all in
yeah.
here.
See, this
All
part is
down
what I
there.
worry about. Because this is aftermarket. The rest of it's stock. This
So
is
now
my
you gotta
L.
clean all that.
This is my LSD.
You can't just order this part.
Which? What?
The
Oh, the
fourth
bearing
gear?
stuff. No. Why would I do that? I have the stuff.
You don't have fourth gear. It's ruined on
It's in
that
the other
one
part.
too.
It's in the garage. In the shed.
So you got first, second, and
I got
third.
3 more in the shed.
So you could just take this off. And
No,
the
I
other...
take the whole stack.
Oh, you can't just take one gear.
I could, but you want to keep the whole stack together.
Corner back there.
No, because you don't live there. You run into the street.
I mean, this one's not as bad as that one, honestly.
Okay.
Why are we crying? Hey! Why are you crying? Fake. Fake crier.
Come on.
You unplayed.
You a good girl?
Not as bad.
How long have you been going? 14 seconds?
But it's part of one piece now. It looks
Why
like.
14 seconds?
What's 14 seconds?
The camera.
That's how long it's recording for. You know? You know what I mean? All the kids left. So you can see here, fourth gear is definitely gone, but it's not as bad as the other transmission. Which, because I think this broke and I stopped driving it. That one broke on the dyno and I kept driving it and ran a pass with it. So I've decided, at least at this moment, this is my last time building a stock transmission before I go PPG. You can see that's where it broke last time too. We only have a 7-pound spring in here and we're making 35 pounds of boost. Well, we have a lot of boost creep. As you can see how small that hole is. This turbo manifold is very efficient. These things are proven to make over, 1,200 horsepower or so. I put this small one on because I already had it. Well, I finally, and we were boost creeping all the way from 7 pounds to 35 pounds of boost because this can be open, wide open, and the turbo goes here, and this thing's so efficient that it doesn't even let the air out. So we have now got a 60 mil wastegate, as you can see. A little bit size difference. So that should solve a lot of our issues. It's not going to solve the transmission issue, but it will solve our boost issue, we hope. Alrighty, so we got one more right here. As you can see, I cannot just throw this in my car because my mounts are different. So I'm gonna have to use the gear stack out of this, maybe the bell housing also, and change my LST. So let's carry this into the garage and see what we can figure out. Alrighty, I got a new 4th gear right here. That's how it's supposed to look. Nice and big compared to that little thing. Compared to this one. Alright, so this is what we're doing here. This is an 03 to 07 Accord transmission. This is an 08 to 12 Accord transmission. This is a 07 to 8 inner Accord transmission with a front wheel drive CRV outer case. So the reason I can't just take this transmission, throw it in here, is because the way our engine mounts work, they do not work on the Accord transmissions. So what I've been doing is I have to actually take the outer case off and also change my LSD, because that's an open diff factory, and this guy over here is an all-wheel drive or regular front-wheel drive LSD. So I'm going to take this out, I'm going to put it in there, use that gear set because that has all good gears in it, use the bell housing from the 08 Accord transmission, and bolt it back together and it should be good. Now, we're running low on parts here. Look at that metal right there. I still have a transmission in here, but I'd like not to touch this car again. And I also have a all-wheel drive transmission right here that I'd like not to touch either. So this is our last time putting a stock K-Series transmission together, because we have broken gears here, broken gears there, broken gears there, so broken axles here. And we're gonna send these out to Hasport tomorrow and have them make them solid. And I also can't use that case because it's cracked. The bell housing's actually cracked from the mid plate because of my own fault, because these are rubber instead of solid. So let's build another transmission and throw it together, and we have to wait for our mounts to come back so we can put it back into the car. Alrighty, I have my 3rd K-Series transmission put back together. I put my M Factory LSD in, and 4th gear is in. Look how small that gear is compared to that one. Got my engine mounts in a box. They're gonna go to Hasport, and they're gonna make them solid inserts.